Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin Tuttle, and I just want to briefly explain PBR maps here, why they're so important, and what works and what doesn't work here, and just explain how you can get really good realistic materials in iClone. So I have this little ball here. I'm actually going to just re-import it again and apply some material, my PBR materials, and we're just going to start with the base color. It's your color map. It's just, what it does, it just brings out certain colors. It's still pretty dull, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to raise it up because it's because of the shadow. There you go. Is I'm going to bring in my normal map. It's going to highlight certain details here. I'm just going to bring out here. There we go. And I'm going to adjust the slider to show you what the normal map does. It you see those little details on the mesh. It just like little bumps, imperfections, dents, stuff like that. Indentations. That's what it does. It highlights it. Your next one is going to be metallic. And watch what I do. Watch what happens. Pay attention to the ball when I drop my metallic map in. There we go. Doesn't do much, and many people are wondering what's going on here. Why? Like, how do I make something incredibly shiny or incredibly like matte-like? It's in your roughness map. In fact, the most important map in your PBR material to determine like really good materials and what they look like under light is your roughness. There has been a developer who's been advertising PBR. Maybe they've improved quite a bit. I remember buying a prop, and they didn't do much with the roughness. They just had this really basic look, and it didn't look good. And it's just like when you advertise PBR and say, "Oh, this is," and they don't do anything with the roughness. It's I don't have any nice things to say about that. It's just you gotta work on your roughness map. You gotta learn how to work with PBR materials before you can advertise it. So I'm going to bring in this roughness material. You notice how contrasted it is. There's a lot of, it goes back and forth between white and black, grays. Just pay attention what it does. There. This is the reason why roughness is incredibly important. Is it determines it kind of determines how it's going to reflect back on the light. And in fact, I'm going to go to Substance Painter and briefly explain it here through this shader. So I have the same ball, and I'm going to move it back and forth. So let's actually go to white. It has this lifeless matte-like look. But if I go to black, and make sure your metallic's in black too, is that it actually looks more shinier, much more reflective. Anything like glass or metal or like new steel or stainless steel or anything that kind of reflects light back, it's actually pretty useful for mirrors. If you're working with RTX Unreal, make sure you want to have something that's all black so it can reflect back. If your character, it's really cool for mirrors. But if you want like really good material settings, if you want something that's aged, then look at like what's in Substance Painter. I'm sure Quixel Mixer has something easily too. Just kind of look at your roughness and experiment with it, and add finer detail, stuff like that. Work with your balance and see what works and what doesn't work. And that's really a good secret to making really good materials in using PBR is just look at your roughness settings and adjust and determine what your object is. That's really it. But yeah, that's all I have to explain. Ambient occlusion I don't have a map for. Same with displacement, but yeah. Hopefully this helps you. If anyone has any more questions or anything like that, just give me a shout. Thank you.